So I used to struggle a lot enjoying life. Even when I was like in beautiful spots like these, I couldn't enjoy it. Like seeing those mountains, and I was caught up in my mind. I was overthinking all the time. I just wanted to talk about how it affected me negatively and why we should live a balanced life and not be productive all the time. Why it's not good to be productive all the time. That's basically the message of this video. So I was a kid like who was like not really successful. I wasn't popular. So when I was 16, I started doing self-improvement, and I thought like self-improvement is the key to happiness. And I would assume like everybody's goal is to be happy, like to find happiness in life. And sometimes we think we have to be productive, we have to be improving every day, like to be happy. But it's not like this. Obviously, like self improvement can be very helpful, like to achieve your goals, to have more discipline, but it can get too extreme. I just wanted to give you an example in my life. When I was free, when I was off, when I was not working, I couldn't enjoy that time because I was telling myself I have to be productive all the time and I can't really have a moment for myself, for my friends, for my family. And that's when it gets destructive to do self-improvement, when you can't enjoy like your time anymore, when you're not improving your life. And I feel like self-improvement is really good. I don't get me wrong on this, but you have to realize that we have to be intentional about our time. So let's say you put a time block for enjoyment, like just for not doing anything. Like it's not wrong not to do anything. Like it's maybe like bad, like to be doing bad habits, like scrolling, drinking alcohol, smoking weed, but like not doing anything and just going out for a walk. But you should be enjoying this. You shouldn't be thinking about your work. So that's probably like the first message I had to learn, that we can't be productive all the time. We need time to recover. We need time with our friends, family, and with yourself. That's probably the most important. So like be kind to yourself, and you can be doing self-improvement and try to be a better version of yourself. There's nothing wrong about this, but you shouldn't forget not to be productive sometimes. And when you're relaxing, you shouldn't be thinking of work or studying or whatever. And that leads me to the second point, which is bringing awareness to the moment, like to the present. Like I was thinking so much about the past and the future. Like I was constantly in my head, like thinking about how other people perceive me, how I'm seen by other people, like if that was maybe off what I said earlier. Like I was always like over analyzing every moment, every situation. I was in a bad mood because I have to work tomorrow. When you notice that you're in a bad mood because of tomorrow, because you are thinking about tomorrow's work, like you have to realize that's not very like healthy. And you should be trying to be as aware as possible. I think that's the number one thing that helps you to have a good mental health, like to be enjoying the moment and to bring awareness to every moment, like whatever you are doing. So I was going through a lot of phases in my life and I was lazy at some times, but after that I just wanted to work as hard as possible. I wanted to prove myself I'm not lazy, and I was going to the other extreme. And after being in every extreme that's out there, like I just realized like what's really good, what's really like enjoyable is a balanced life. When you have a bit of everything, like it's not fulfilling like to be not doing anything. It's not fulfilling to be working all the time and not having time for your family, for your friends, for yourself. It's really in between. And I know everybody says this, but it's our job to reflect, to analyze our life. And maybe we're not even realizing we are in one extreme. So, how can we improve our mental health? Like, how can we be more present? There was a book that I was reading recently, and there was one sentence that was saying, like, we don't have to change our life, we just have to change the way we live life. And he was talking about death, and it really made sense to me. And I was thinking about it a lot in the recent days because we just take life for granted and we think we're here forever. It's like eternal, but it's not. Like, it's not. And we have to remind ourselves that this life could be over at any moment. Like whatever activity you're doing, like people died doing those activities, like when you're sleeping, eating, like watching TV. having sex, walking outside, like whatever you're doing, like it could be the last moment you are here. And you have to realize like the universe for most of us, it's not gonna tell us like it's the last week you have here on earth. It's not gonna tell us, and we have to think about every day like as a gift, and we shouldn't see life as something exhausting like that we have to go through every day. We have to work, we have to do that, and we have so many responsibilities. No, like we have to see the miracles that happen daily, really. When you open your eyes, when you're really like open to experimenting it, like. And I think like doing a job that you hate, like doing that for 40 years just to get some money when you're 65, that's not a great deal. And we really have to risk more. We have to go after our goals. That's when we feel like alive, when we are risking something. But when we are living a life that's like comfortable, and we just feel like not really energized when we're doing a thing that we don't really want to do. So remind yourself it could be over at any time. So why shouldn't you be risking something? Why shouldn't you be trying to go after your goals? Another thing that helped me a lot is being more intentional about my time and how I spend it, with whom I spend it. And I just try to have like time blocks. So I say this evening is really just for pure enjoyment. Like I'm not trying to think of work. I'm not trying to improve in any way. I'm just doing some activity that I really enjoy. That's not like for career or money purpose. And that really helped me like to be clear about what I'm trying to do, and so I can really turn off my mind. And I think that helped me a lot. So try that out and implement that in your day. And another thing is that you don't have to do anybody else's routine. Like there's so many opinions out there about the perfect morning routine, night routine, or whatever. We have to remind ourselves that everybody is different, and there's people who can't get up early. And if that's you, that's okay. Like you don't have to join the 5 a.m. club or anything. The goal is not to be productive and to wake up early. Like the goal is to get the things done you want to do and to be happy. It's not about waking up at 5 a.m. So create your own routine and enjoy life. Just go out for a walk every day and not bring your phone, and just enjoy the nature, like, and enjoy like not being stimulated by any news, by any social media, and just witness the nature, like the wind, the trees, the sky, the sun on your skin. It's feeling all great. Like we have to realize that this alone can make us happy. I hope this video could serve as a reminder for enjoying life, because being happy, that's the most important thing in life, and not being productive. If that's the only takeaway you get from the videos, that you don't have to be productive but happy. So be happy, and we see each other in the next video. Bye.